NBA Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Dylan Brooks. Williams is out there with Dunn. Then it's Green, and it's Booker in at the point guard. Now, here's Dunn. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Podziemski. No good from Booker. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Now, here's Green. He's defended by Podziemski. From the top of the key, and Green gets it to go.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
Kuminga kicks the butt. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Green. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And it's Green slamming it down.
What a nimble move by Green, making it very hard for the defender to stay in front of him.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Curry with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. Butler from outside. Nice D from Brooks.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Butler, following the basket by Jalen Green. Stolen by Brooks. Green left side. Booker outside. Lock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 and the free throw line. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And he makes the first. Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here is Dunn after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Fires away from way outside. Booker, no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Butler kicks to Kuminga. Podziemski with it, working on Williams. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. Williams sets a screen for Booker. From deep three-point land. Phoenix, no good that time either. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry looking it over. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Curry's got 5 now.
Yeah, with that 24-second clock winding down, Steph Curry knows how to be creative to get a shot.
Chalk up 2 there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Hit the crossover, and the layup is up and in. 7 points in the game.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Booker against Curry for 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Green finds Curry. Right wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Butler. Rebound by Williams. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
That is great work by Booker there. He completely lost the defense.
Outside Butler. Outside Kuminga. Inside Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Mark Williams.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game. And not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Both shots good from the stripe. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
He gets that one.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a chance here to check out some stats for Devin Booker. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Booker. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Booker is a solid shooter from three-point land. The defense has to be up on him closer than that.
Curry passes to Green. Williams with the block. Green in the post. He's defended by Podziemski. And they take the lead. Green's got 10 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Green with a screen on Booker. Curry kicks to Green. Booker pulls it in.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Brooks outside. Pass to Green. Williams, a screen on Butler. From deep, Green. The Warriors pull it in. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
Very few positives to take away from that game. I know it's one they're going to want to put behind them.
Booker outside. Puts it up from 12. That shot missing.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Butler from outside. Rebound by Williams. Phoenix has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Booker against Butler. A miss that time would have put him up. The Suns have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Brooks from outside. Iman Green with the rebound. Warriors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. The kick outside to Butler. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Brooks. Booker in the corner. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Brooks. Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. On its way from Curry for 2. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Right side, Green. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Green's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, 6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Like it's the weekend.
completely new group on the floor. Some celebrity faces in the crowd. Famous Los watching the action.
And Famous Los, known for commentary over basketball videos, but make no mistake, young fella can hoop as well.
.115 left in the first quarter. Hield outside. They set the pick. Takes a three. He's off on that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Allen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Man, I love it. Grayson Allen fighting in there.
The Warriors trailing. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Jackson Davis. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the three ball is good. And the Warriors lead by one.
And that is what Hield does. So this guy is a gunner, loves pulling the trigger from deep.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Suns, Royce O'Neal. 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
Spencer, the pass to Butler. Can't connect from 13 feet out. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totally And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. There's Jackson Davis out there with Horford, and it's Spencer in at the point. Now here's Allen. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. Puts up a deep three. The Warriors pull it in, and this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Here's Jackson Davis. No scoring in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Hield can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Gillespie. Throws it up high. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Guys, back to you.
A terrific fit. Thank you, Allie. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Horford dishes to Hield. Outside Butler. Hield sets the pick for Butler. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Richards is checked in. And the Suns making a change here. O'Neal up top. Jackson Davis defending. And stolen by Butler. To the paint. Here's Hield. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got 10.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Booker the pass to Brooks. There's the drive. The shot's good.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Butler passes to Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 12.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Richards. Suns moving the ball around. Great open look there. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Mark Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Butler. Hield sets the pick for Butler. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, if he gets this hot, it's very difficult to contain him. There are just so many ways Curry can beat you offensively.
Now here's Booker. This game he had 28 points. No good on the triple. Here is Hield outside Curry. Curry from three.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for Heel. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Done against Butler. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Jimmy Butler. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
And the first one drops. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And here is O'Neal after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Phoenix, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 3. Podziemski with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. Green with the block.
Oh, wow, he gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
Pass to Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Suns trail by 5. Down low. And a slam by Williams.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Podziemski with it. Williams picks him up. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Everything's within Curry's range.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And Booker kicks to Dunn. There's Williams, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Williams has got his second basket. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside Curry. No good there. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 4. The 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And they find Kuminga in the corner.
The Suns have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
Jalen Green's checked in for Phoenix.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And Green gets it to go.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Now here's Kuminga. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
And he knocks down the first one. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Kuminga finds Green.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
He's off on the first.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And he sinks the second.
And some people think Draymond Green is a little too bold. But look, that's just his passion for the game. A lot of teams need what Draymond Green brings to the table.
Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Curry. Outside, Horford. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Green. Over Booker. And again, it's the Warriors missing. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. Williams, a screen on Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Horford with the screen on Green. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Suns trail by 8. Booker the pass to Dunn. And here's Green outside. Drills it from outside. Green's got 18 points in the game.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Suns shooting straight 49% from the field. Booker going to work inside.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Brooks against Kuminga. Outside Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Out to Brooks from outside the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Curry with the bounce pass. Curry on the wing. Tough finish, Curry.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 5.
Phoenix.
Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Phoenix Suns.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Here's Curry. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Dunn is out there with Dillon Brooks. Then it's Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Green in at the shooting guard.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Green taking his time here. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, you know Green's not going to shy away from contact. He loves mixing it up inside.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 9-point game. Outside, Green. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Free throw good, Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Outside, Butler. Green, the screen. Podziemski from outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Booker. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Butler. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, I mean, there's athletic, and then there's Jonathan Kuminga. What a dunk right there.
Outside, Green. Booker looking around. Outside, Green. Fires the 3. And they recover it. Williams finds Booker. There's Green with the 3. And another shot. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Williams.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Here's Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Curry is inside. Working on Booker. Clock at 4. Sinks the triple. Podziemski's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Green kicks to Booker. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Butler, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, it's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said, winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you, Kevin.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Curry. Curry, tough finish inside.
Yeah, Curry is deadly from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
Outside, Green. It's Williams, high post. Dunn kicks to Brooks. Off target from outside.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Podziemski finds Curry. From deep three-point land. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Butler. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Pass to Green. And here is Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Booker the pass to Brooks. Here's Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Williams. Green with the rebound. And it's Podziemski in the corner. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
It's Curry outside, trains the three-pointer. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
O'Neal's check in for Devin Booker. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. And the Warriors another 3.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Dunn kicks to O'Neal. And here is Green. O'Neal sets the screen for Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And Kuminga doesn't mind getting hit on the way up. He actually embraces every chance he gets to go to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Man, when you watch Jonathan Kuminga play, the thing that jumps out at you is his athleticism, how quickly he can get to the hoop and get off the floor. He is a really promising talent.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Done with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and stolen by Butler. Green against Williams, and Green slams it in.
And that's what makes Draymond dangerous, how assertive he can be offensively. Just going for it right there.
Brooks, the pass to Williams. And here is Green, guarded by Curry. And it's Green slapping it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Kuminga. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. That free throw good from Kuminga. Here's Dunn. 7 points in the game. Outside Williams. Pass to Green. Williams a screen with the shot. Offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 10 points.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Green kicks to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry is inside. Guarded by Green. Curry, that's good.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Brooks outside. Dunn sets a screen for Brooks. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Green. Pass to Dunn. At the top of the key, Williams. Clock at 6. There's Green. Plenty of space. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now Podziemski. Butler kicks to Curry. Green with a screen on Green. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Brooks outside. Back to Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green. For Phoenix, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Both teams will make substitutions. Now Heel. He's got 12. Pass to Horford. Now Curry. From deep three-point territory. Green with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Here's Santos. Guarded by Green. Outside, Horford. Nailed from three-point land.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Richards. Back to Green. Allen for the three. And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Steps back and fires. Suns shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. And that one's good. Richards.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Pass to Iguodala. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Allen for three. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They kick out to Hield. Here's Horford. 16 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And that's just Curry doing what he does, frustrating defenders.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Free throw good by Curry.
You know, you just can't overstate Steph Curry's impact on the game. When you think about the global icons the NBA has seen, Steph Curry is right there with all of them.
Good on both. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. That shot misses. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Horford is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Spencer in at the one.
Well, the defense was there, but Booker is strong enough as a finisher to get through that contact.
Horford dishes to Hield. Over Allen. Hield can't hit. The Suns shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. There's the three. Booker, no good.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
Pass to Horford. Booker against Butler. Good D by Booker.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Warriors leading by 23. Takes a step back. Here's Hield. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Takes the 3. Spencer's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that is a tough shot, but give Booker credit for knowing exactly where he was, going up and over the defender.
Here's Butler. Hield outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Allen passes to Booker. A fadeaway. Misses off the left iron. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Spencer. Here's Butler. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
Allen outside. And stolen by Horford. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, Jimmy Butler selectively running and converting on the break.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. Allen up top, covered by Hield. Booker up top, 5 on the clock. Connects on the open J.
Attacking the heart of that defense. Booker knows where to get his shots.
Timeout called the Warriors. Williams is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Butler from outside. O'Neal with the rebound.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Allen. Now Booker. Back to Allen. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Man, he is always ready to let it fly. Allen got that one away quick.
Podziemski with it. Outside Butler. Up top Curry. Defended by Booker. Curry can't get it to go. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now here's Booker. Williams, a screen on Curry. To the inside. And Williams throws it down.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Outside, Green. Pass to Podziemski. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Podziemski's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Here's Curry. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Here's Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's now 19 points for Devin Booker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Hield. Now here's Butler. Curry, wide open, and good! He hits it again. That's 62 points, 62!
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
O'Neal from long range, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. In the corner, it's Hield. Pass to Curry. Now Podziemski. Fires away from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Allen kicks to Booker. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Booker. Curry passes to Hield. 6 to shoot. Green with a screen on O'Neal. Hield can't hit. The Suns have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Back to Allen. Williams sets a screen for Allen. There's O'Neal with the 3. They get it back. Shot's good by Williams.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Podziemski. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
O'Neal from long range. Green with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Hield, a 3-ball, and the Warriors another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Suns shooting here in the 4th quarter around 41%. Booker outside. Green with the block.
Well, you can't be that predictable around Draymond Green, a former defensive player of the year.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Allen inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Golden State's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Hield finds Curry. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And Booker kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Allen, a screen on Curry. And the Suns miss again.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You don't see good. Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And Booker is so good from the mid-range. His jumper looks like it's going in every time.
In the corner, it's Healed. Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. From the arc. Another one goes. Incredible.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Tonight earns our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
They lost two straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. Booker outside. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And here is Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.